on Time is into engineering, welding and fabrication, construction, and then also leasing of equipment. In the past 15 years that Run on Time has been in existence, we've been a key and a major player in supporting the extractive sector, the petroleum, oil and gas, also the mining sectors, and then also deepening government's intention of the local content for the SMEs. In line with that, we've provided services for a great number of companies that are into this sector. In the oil sector, we've provided services for General Electrics, Jensen, Hearst, Tallow, Halliburton, E&I. And some of these services are building, for instance, a workshop facility with a 20-tonner crane that we installed for Jensen, which is a major player in the extractive sector for E&I. We have done stuff for Genesis Oil by re-welding valves and then also assembling them back for the oil industry. With GE, we have done fabrication works on their Christmas trees, leasing of equipment, and then working at height using our aerial bucket for them as well. Also in the mining sectors, for Golden Star Exploration, Prestia, we constructed the entire emergency rescue for the underground team, mounted and installed dome shelters for them. We've worked for the whole phase of the underground mining at Champim-Wasa. And then also for some of the private companies, we provided services for interventions, rentals, we've provided services for Camus limestone. For Run on Time to have been able to, elevate itself to this high standard of working with these top-notch companies, we had to avail ourselves to various forms of capacity building platforms, some organized by USAID funded Pixera Global team, where we got trainings like health and safety, just to mention a few of them.
Most improved SME, Run on Time engineering. Every time you go to his yard, something new.
We felt like going a step beyond that, where we also catapulted ourselves into gunning for ISO certification. And then now, Run on Time is ISO certified integrated. That means that we are OSHA certified, we are quality certified, and then environmental certified. And these are the kind of things the players need, because you would have to work with standards. And then for them, it's a no-no if you fall below standards. And then that is how come we've been able to work with the likes of GE, Jensen, and the rest. When you enter a yard, it will be so obvious because every structure in our yard has a safety notification, something to tell you of what to do, what not to do. We have a designated smoking area, for instance. We operate the 0% alcohol policy, and then we have, for instance, the alcohometer that on random sampling, a safety officer can come and then just check your breath if you have any alcohol in there. For noise level, for instance, we have the decibel meter constantly sitting in the yard of the workshop. If there are noise that goes beyond certain decibels, you would have to go check regularly to say that this is beyond my noise level. And then we have trainings in that. Now, if it happens like that, you either protect yourself further, or you use an engineering method, you use substitution method, you use elimination method, just so that you get it right. But when you enter run on time, because we are safety conscious, there is a log board that staff and then visitors would have to identify with, after seeing the security, and then you are handed over with a tag to, as it were, know so that we can account for you anytime there is an occurrence in case of an emergency. When we are doing head count at the emergency assembling point, we know that you are there or not. You are handed over a tag, and then your name is written and all that. And then after you go through an induction, if you're a visitor, then you go through about 5-10 minutes of an induction, and then work or whatever your visit starts with you. So safety, being a cultured run on time, we are good to go. By our name, we are saying run on time. So in our stores, we have spares of welding machines, bolts and nuts, tools, leveling instruments, blast shields, oxygen-fed helmets, bore augers, and all that, just so that we are ready at any point in time, either for leasing or for the purpose of our work. Run on time over the years has worked, tirelessly throughout the country, Ghana, and then currently setting up in La Côte d'Ivoire. When you want to locate us, we are in Takrady on the Kwesimintim Anaji Road between the Obri Lotteries and then Jemima Clinic. We are found on the main stretch, and then you just can't miss out. We will simplify every complex situation for you.